Hello, glorious souls. Welcome to your Soul Service Astrology update for the 26th of December 2022, the last week of 2022. And I am going to provide you your celestial energies update and the opportunity that they present for you this last week of 2022. If we haven't met before, hello, I'm Kel. I'm a 13 sign sidereal astrologer. What does that mean? That means that the astrology I refer to will match what you can see in the sky. I feel that's really important for us to come back into connection with our environment, to feel, see, be, and know ourselves as part of the environment means we need to reconnect with it. We're not separate from it. We need to stop these feelings of separation from our planet, come back into communion with it, reconnect with it, observe it, see it, feel it. And of course, the sky is part of the environment. And then we'll start to love ourselves more as we love Earth. And then we can heal ourselves and we can also help heal Earth. So the theme for the last week of 2022 is to dissolve. It is very much flavored by a lot of Sagittarian energy. And that's because last week we had the Sun move into Sagittarius. We had Neptune and Venus move into Sagittarius the week before that. And we had a Sagittarius new moon. So to begin the week off, we have on the Tuesday, the 27th of December, we have Mercury and Venus conjunct in Sagittarius. So Venus is our regenerative connective ability and Mars is our mind. And when we unionize these two, when we bring these two energies together, the idea is that they come into a marriage together. Now, it might feel like it's a bit of conflict to begin with. However, the idea is that we're bringing our liberator style in our body, in our feelings, and allowing our mind to switch off a little bit. So what does that mean? That means that we might be putting aside our analytical and logical intelligence and allowing ourselves to feel things and using our subtle senses a little bit more. So that's why the theme is sort of dissolve. We're dissolving the mind. We're in a period of the year where typically we are having some time off, a little bit of a rest. It might be different across all parts of the planet. However, it's an opportunity to let go of shoulds. It's an opportunity to let go of beliefs. You can put down things and allow yourself to feel with your body and feel with your subtle senses. So that's the opportunity that the conjunction between Venus and Mercury offers. Later in the week, excuse me as I look at my notes, later in the week, Mercury goes retrograde in Sagittarius. Now, we haven't had a Mercury retrograde in Sagittarius for quite some time because the previous 2 years, all the Mercury retrogrades were still in the earth signs. We had a little bit of Mercury retrograde in Sagittarius last year, around this time last year, but this time Mercury is going to spend 3 weeks retrograding in Sagittarius. Now, retrograde is nothing to fear. It's an opportunity for you to rest, review, renew, and all of those things in relation to your dreams, your faith in yourself, and your trust in yourself. Now, there might be beliefs that you need to put down. There might be beliefs that you need to start working on and expand into. So they're the opportunities that Mercury retrograde can present to you. And I think it's always a really great time of year for us to have a Mercury retrograde because lots of people aren't working. So it's great to do something different in a Mercury retrograde. No pushing, dissolving, surrendering. And then later in the week, we have Pluto conjunct Venus in Sagittarius. So you heard me talk from the beginning of this little video that it's a great opportunity to annihilate. Well, I said put down, but what I really mean to say is annihilate some beliefs. Now, beliefs don't reside in our mind. of course, they reside in our subconscious. And for us to really shift beliefs and what we're operating from, we have to do deeper psychological work. Now, that's very much connected with what Pluto would want you to be working on. Now, Pluto, if the energy is going to kick your ass, will just come along and change things, and it's a little bit out of control. But that's to get you, to rattle you, to shake you, for things that you probably already know need to change, need to be annihilated, to liberate yourself of beliefs so that you can expand into a much bigger faith in yourself. You liberating yourself so that you can expand into a deeper truth. We're unshackling ourselves from things that we don't need. And I would say with all the Venus energy this week in connection to Mercury within Sagittarius and in connection to Pluto, we are unshackling ourselves from mind stories and beliefs that are limiting us from falling madly, deeply, and truly in love with ourselves. Because I think this is one of the root problems that everyone carries within themselves, within their body, within their subtle body, within the mind stories. And if we can come back into love with ourselves, inch by inch, mile by mile, then the world will change. Plus, you're going to feel a whole lot better. So that's the flavor of this week. And this video is going to be a little bit shorter compared to all my videos because, of course, I'm taking my own medicine. I'm taking my own advice, and I will be working a little bit less over the next 2 weeks. So this video, I'm not going to go into the details of the chart and show you the chart. I'm just giving you an energetic wrap up. So it's a beautiful time of year to allow yourself to put down the shoulds, drop any thoughts, any mind stories, allow yourself to dissolve a little bit and allow yourself to expand into what ifs, into just imagine, expand into a bigger faith in yourself, expand into a bigger love for yourself. A bigger love for yourself equates to a bigger love that can expand ever outwards and support others around you to be more compassionate, kind, loving, helpful, and in service. And if the whole world community was able to, and of course, I'm not talking about billionaires here because, of course, they clearly love themselves. I'm talking about the masses. If we can fall back in love with ourselves, then capitalism will start to collapse. It is kind of already collapsing. It's clearly not working. We have to do something different. And I really feel like if we could all fall back in love with ourselves, look at the planet, fall in love with the planet. I don't know if these are my little hippie ideals. Things would absolutely change. So thank you for listening to the week of the 26th of December 2022. I hope that you had a glorious summer or winter solstice last year and that you're still finding some joy and celebration through this transition as we step into a new year. Of course, that's not really matched with the seasons and the moon at the moment. However, now is a great time to be dissolving, marinating, resting, reviewing, regenerating, consolidating, dreaming, and of course, having big, big faith and trust in yourself so that we can come into big, big love for ourselves and for others. And that's what's going to change the world. So thank you so much for listening. If you would like to work with me, please go and visit kellygunter.com. My planner, the Soul Service Astrology Planner for 2023, it starts on the March equinox next year. So it's a seasonal planner and a lunar planner. And of course, it has the astrological aspects, all 13 signs sidereal astrology. I don't think there's another planner on the market. Anywhere on the planet could I find a planner that was governed by 13 signs sidereal astrology. So I created it. And there's a limited print run because I'm funding this completely myself at this point. So the pre-sales are helping me get the planner printed and shipped to me. So if you don't want to miss out, please, please, please pre-order kellygunter.com and I will get you the planner as soon as possible. as soon as it lands in Australia, I will be shipping them out to you. So I hope you have a glorious, happy new year, and I will see you on the other side. Bye.